Let's get into it, y'all. Let us see. What are the messages, Spirit? For feminine. What does she need to know? Oh, okay. We have unworthy and tribe. All right. And what's this behind it? Had a message. Baggage. All right. Some of you could be feeling like you're not worthy of true love, or you're not worthy of something. Maybe all your relationships have been just terrible. Okay, this could also be whoever is coming in, how they're feeling. Maybe they just had the worst of the worst relationships or something. All right, we have searching. It says, I'm not ready to be with you yet because I'm still searching for myself and I don't really know who I am yet. Yeah. And like I told you guys before, if somebody doesn't know who they are, where they want to go, they can't really lead you anywhere. They can't really do too much, you know. They can love you as much as they love themselves, but that's it. Okay. So yeah, we have relocation. In order for us to be together, one of us will have to relocate. Okay. So either you or this person would have to move. Okay. When that time did come. Okay. Or when that time does come. We have prosperity. We're going to be happier, healthier, and wealthier together. Okay. Once this person discovers who they are, what their purpose is, what Spirit has them here to do, it'll fall into place. All right. Let's see. Yeah, you and this person come together. It's going to be a healthier connection. Okay. When they find themselves, know what their purpose is, what they're here to do. Destiny. Yeah. Trust that the universe will guide us towards each other, weaving a tapestry of chance meetings and shared experiences that will lead us toward our destined connection. All right, what's the underlying energy here? Familiar. Whether virtually or in person, we've already met. So you already know who this person is. Okay, it's no stranger to you. Okay, no stranger danger here. This is somebody you already know. Okay. This person feel like they got to step into this Emperor energy. I see death. I see judgment. So spiritual growth. All right. Obviously, they're doing some soul searching. They're not ready for you yet. Okay. Again, they do love you, King of Cups. But they're just not ready for you yet. Okay. All right. Let us see. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody who's still in the planning stages of something. All right, this person could still be getting their life in order. What they feel like is getting their life in order. Still trying to figure out who or what is really for them. If they're going to be where they at right now, or if they're going somewhere else. Like, I feel like this person is going to be moving soon. And this is not the first reading that we've mentioned that in. Ace of Swords, and I just saw the Tower. Yeah. Going through spiritual growth, spiritual changes, a lot of things happening suddenly out of nowhere. Person is looking at people sideways because they're seeing, you know, true colors. And yeah, here's that eye right here. All right, seeing people's true colors, but everything is still just in the planning stages right now. Okay. They're peeping things. Seven of Wands. They are stepping into the energy of defending themselves, not backing down from anything or anyone. All right, Two of Wands. Yeah, they're discovering themselves, yes, but it's not about which path am I going to take at this point. I just feel like it's, what are the steps that Spirit wants for me to take, you know? And I like that, because the Page of Cups, that's what that is, you know? This person wants to step into that King of Cups energy, but they're just Page of Cups right now. All right, so it's like they're getting more familiar with their gifts, perhaps, their spiritual gifts. It's not a matter of, am I going to take the path that Spirit wants me to take? That's always the choice. Period. You get what I'm saying? That's always the choice. It's just me waiting for Spirit to tell me where that is, what that path is. And when they tell me what that path is, okay, what do I need to do in order to start walking down that path? Like, you know, guide my footsteps, Spirit, that type thing. Okay. Yeah. And look, they showed me this flower here, and then the foot dangling over the flower. Yeah, so like, guide my footsteps. This person is growing, but growing through Spirit. Okay. Yeah, like I said, spiritual growth, spiritual change. Okay. Yeah. Let us see. Some of you could have been made to feel a lot of pain here. Again, because maybe you thought this person was picking and choosing which path they wanted to take. No, no. No, no. Like with the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups, they're well aware of what they want. It's just a matter of, yeah, Two of Cups here. It's just a matter of the when. And the when may not be right now. And you may just have to be patient. If this is who you want. It says, trust that the universe will guide us towards each other. Okay. You know, Queen of Cups to that King of Cups. And I feel this, the Queen of Swords. Your head and your heart are on one accord when it comes to this person. Four of Wands. Yeah. You feel like this is a destined connection. Your head tells you that. This person never leaves your mind. Your heart tells you that. They're always in your heart. Whether y'all talking or ain't talking. Whether y'all on good terms or not on good terms. Whether, you know, whatever it is. Doesn't matter. We don't have to go all the way down that rabbit hole right now. It's unconditional. So again, your head and your heart are on one accord about this. And I feel like you are very in tune with spirit. Again, showing up as the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Swords, air. The Queen of Cups, water. Okay? So it's like you're just in tune with nature. Okay? Source energy. Alright, the Hermit. Four of Wands. Now, you may be a hermit. They may be a hermit. That energy's been coming up a lot. Somebody could have went hermit mode because of Three of Swords energy. In an event, they were made to feel pain, heartache, sadness, sorrow, grief, anything like that. You know, person went into hermit mode. So let me heal this right quick. I'll be back in 2.5 seconds. I'll be back in 2.5 seconds. All right, the world. The world is a completion of a cycle, Five of Pentacles, and blocking something out, Empress. Okay, so as this person grows, or as they continue to grow, as they go through their spiritual awakening, as they get more familiar with their spiritual gifts, they're just praying that you don't permanently shut the door, you don't permanently walk away. And I'm happy I decided to use this first deck here because it has those two doors, right? And the doors are open. They're open toward you. So it's like to say, I don't think you're going to keep it shut permanently, especially when you feel like this is something that's destined. You intuitively feel that. I feel like one of you, like, yeah, see, this is the Two Cups here. Remember, they're the Page of Cups. They're going to be this King of Cups to match that soon. They already are, but they just have to trust it. They have to believe it, and they have to step into the shoes. But you don't step into the shoes until you're ready to. You know what I mean? Like, you don't just put yourself up in them shoes and you ain't ready. And you don't do that, okay? Not a person of spirit, not a man of God, you know? Not somebody that really wants to lead you the right way. They're not doing it. Okay, they're going to take their time. So that's what I'm getting here. The two of you had to learn a lot. Okay, but separately, on your own. There's something here about loving yourselves fully, and it was loving yourselves fully and keeping, like, I don't want to say keeping control of your mind, but basically keeping control of your mind and not allowing karmics around you, you know, family and stuff like that, to dictate, control what it is that you do, etc., the decisions that you make. Hence that Five of Swords. Five of Swords talks about the people around us, okay, like, again, family, stuff like that. All right, so let us see. Yeah, the Empress, okay, the Knight of Swords. This person is coming towards you, okay. Again, they never said, you know, when is what I feel, okay? Because the Knight of Pentacles, again, is a planner. Is you don't really know when. You have an idea of what you would like to do, but plans can always change, especially when you're leaving it up to spirit. It's like, it's really nothing set in stone here. Seven of Swords is like scheming, plotting. You know, you could have felt like this person was disregarding your emotions or something like that, but I don't feel that at all. And I feel that's why these things are coming out here, you know, for you to look at the situation from a different point of view. Maybe the bird's eye. Yeah, I said the bird's eye view. Here's a bird, okay? And then the Empress has a bird in her hand, okay? So something here about the bird's eye view, honey. I done got the cards all out of whack to show y'all that. All right, yeah. See, die over there again. Four, okay. Eye of Horus, okay. So, peace of mind, meditation, okay. Resting, sleeping, Three of Pentacles. A lot of you just been focused on work, okay. Still think about this person. They think about you too. But that's what your focus is on, work. I feel like this person wants to work with you. They want to collaborate with you, okay. There's definitely a collaborative effort here with this Three of Pentacles and the Lovers. So, even if, like I said, it doesn't happen overnight, doesn't happen right now, we see a lot of heads up that this is something that's going to happen, okay? If you wanted to. Trust that the universe will guide us towards each other, okay? That's how they feel. Nine of Pentacles, again, single, independent, doing your thing, okay? This person could be aiming to build up their independence as well. All right, Page of Swords. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Get their coin up, get their money up, something like that. Especially from here, the World, the Five of Pentacles. They could be completing, like I said, a karmic cycle. And it could have been affecting their finances or something like that. The Four of Wands. And what was that, y'all? I think it was the... Okay, that wasn't it. The Five of Cups. So the Four of Wands and the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is shame. I heard that very clearly, like somebody feels ashamed. Somebody feels ashamed because they portray a certain image with the Six of Wands and the Star card. And they know that you're already in this Empress energy. So if I come to you, or when I come to you, I have to come correct. It can't be no, half-stepping. Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. They notice? Yeah. Temperance. Okay. And because they are close to spirit, they know you're close to spirit. I just feel like they wouldn't want to put you in a situation where you would be the one doing everything. Because what if you were like Nine of Pentacles and the other one is Five of Pentacles or something like that. But Three of Pentacles, you have even more. But this person wants to come towards you and they want to, like, get their stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Get their stuff right. Have it together. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. So they're working on them. Then they can come to you and work on y'all. But it's like, it's a plan here. Okay? It's a plan. You got the Ten of Wands. Sheesh. Yeah. Meditation. Okay? Because the Ten of Wands is stress. Burdens. Feeling overwhelmed. The Four of Swords is relief of mind. So that's what's needed here. Either you need to relieve your mind or they need to relieve theirs. Okay. Three of Swords, Ace of Swords. Somebody wants to talk about the heartache, the pain or something. The Chariot. And the other one wants to move forward, move past it. It's too heavy. It's too burdensome. I don't want to deal with this. Seven of Swords. And what is this? Judgment, child. Again, so is the person deceiving you in some way, or are you deceiving yourself? And if the person made you feel like they were not taking your feelings into consideration, perhaps discuss that with them. Because the Ten of Pentacles, again, like I said, Three of Pentacles is coming together, committing, being devoted to the same thing. But if we both are Eight of Pentacles, putting in the work, energy, and effort, then obviously we're going to see the Ten of Pentacles. But this person doesn't want to come to you while you are in Nine of Pentacles energy and they are Five of Pentacles. Those two things don't match. Okay? Which is where they're coming from. They want to be equally yoked. Okay? We have the Sun card here. Ten of Pentacles. They want to provide. They want to protect. They want to do everything that they feel like they're supposed to do in a certain position. And you may not necessarily agree with that, but that's how this person feels. Okay? So let us see. Let us see, y'all. Oh, all right. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles is the Fool card. Yeah, so it's a plan. A plan for the new beginning. Okay, Five of Cups. It requires, like I said, detachment. Okay. We have the King of Wands. All right. Hold on, guys. definitely have the Three of Wands. All right, yeah. So this person is definitely still planning on coming towards you. This King of Wands here. All right, somebody that takes action. They don't sit around, just allow whatever they think is going on around them to be the problem, to, you know, cause them a headache. No, in the very near future, this person is going to stand up for themselves if they have not already. They've already been putting the plan, you know, together. Just a matter of time before it's in motion, okay? Three of Swords, yeah, this person caused you a lot of heartache. Seven of Cups because of confusion or what seemed like confusion. Person didn't know who they were, so how, you know, again, like I said, if I'm confused, you have clarity. I can't lead you nowhere, child. Okay, let me know what I'm doing. Okay, let me know where I want to go, child. Here we got the Five of Wands, the Two of Wands. So I feel like, and this is sideways, you know, any conflict, any drama, anything like that, you're not doing it. So if you had to pick and choose, you know, you would just leave it alone, right? Yeah, you know it's destined. That's how you feel. That's how you know, you like, I know it's destined. I know it's meant to be. But, you know, you're still not going to allow yourself to feel Three of Swords, Ten of Wands. So, again, there has to be some sort of conversation, Ace of Swords, where there's clarity provided. Because where this person is like, this is how I feel. You may not know that. You may have had this idea with the Queen of Cups, you know, very intuitive, etc. But did you really know that? That's where I'm coming from. Okay? It says, I'm not ready to be with you yet because I'm still searching for myself and I don't really know who I am yet. So they could have been entertaining the idea of being with you, Two of Cups. And then when you found out, oh, Seven of Cups, this person don't even know what the hell they want. Three of Swords. That was very heartbreaking, you know. So the Wheel of Fortune. But again, you know, it's like you try to get into this Queen of Swords energy. And like I said earlier, you know, it's like your head and your heart on one accord when it comes to this person. So it's not the easiest for you to just leave the door shut. Okay? You can't get him out of your head. You can't get him out of your heart. So the Wheel of Fortune, again, destined. You like, this must be destined. Because why will this person not get out of my head or my heart? You know? They just won't leave it. It's because Divine Feminine, this is your masculine, the Emperor. Okay? That's why. So again, it says we're going to be happier, healthier, and wealthier together. Okay, where this person was thinking because of their finances or because of what they have or don't have, or, you know, I'm not saying they got to come to you with literally absolutely nothing. But if this person is thinking they got to turn around and like have a gazillion dollars in order for you to be interested or something, you know. But hey, again, this person is following the leadership and the guidance of the divine directly. And again, I like it. Okay. I would rather somebody do that than to be trying to lead you astray. Okay. So here we have the World, the Five of Pentacles. Sheesh, there's that Tower. It's definitely going to be a Tower. And here go my alarm. So many things all at once. And I feel like that's what's going to happen. Okay. We have the Page of Wands. Yeah. Alright. The Page of Wands is exciting news. This person reaching out. Or they could be wanting you to reach out. Ten of Cups. Yeah, they want you to reach out. Because you're the one, for a lot of you, that's not talking to the person. Okay? You're the one that's not talking to the person. It's because the feelings themselves were overwhelming. So you went in search of peace. So in the event that it's like this person were to try to do something extra, it's not you're going to say, oh, let me come back. No. You know, handle it the right way. Again, move correct. You are a High Priestess energy. You would pick up on it when somebody try and play with you. Now, when it comes to, you know, certain things with this person, that Seven of Cups energy was like smoke and mirrors. You know, you didn't know what was what. But the two of you have a lot of similarities. The Hierophant. Child, this person really has to rediscover who they are. Page of Swords is a contract. The Knight of Wands, again, this person is passionate, very driven, determined. All right, to figure this out. We got the Tower, knew it was going to come out, and the Ace of Pentacles. So when that time does come, Temperance, because Temperance is all about divine timing. When that time does come, it's going to shock the out of you. Okay, it's going to shock the mess out of you because you're going to be like, wait a minute now. Okay, Eight of Wands, Four of Swords. Yeah, I also feel like somebody has been stressing about not having heard from you, and it will give them peace of mind to hear from you. Okay. So, Yeah, Ace of Pentacles being my engagement ring. Person finally gets whatever situation together. When they get themselves together, Nine of Pentacles, now they can come to you, Ten of Cups, and have this happily ever after that they keep seeing themselves having. Because just like you keep thinking about them, they keep thinking about you too. Okay. Yeah, Six of Wands is here. Okay, and we have the Six of Swords. Now, Six of Wands is about success, victory. Six of Swords is about things smoothing out. So, again, Magician. I feel like this person manifests the things that they are aiming to manifest. They will them in, and then again they can come towards you the way that they feel they want to. Okay, but until then, ciao. Eight of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Cups is emotional withdrawal and detachment, and this is why. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. The best way to explain it would be that song Her. Okay. Put out called, what is it? And they're in Mercury retrograde. It'll be over in a few days, and I cannot wait. That shadow period be something serious. And then it goes direct in Pisces. However, Pisces is the 12th house, and it's a sign of self-undoing. So that'll be really interesting. Mercury going direct in Pisces. What was it called? Losing. Okay, so some of you could have felt like that. Like either you were losing yourself, or, and that's never good. You know, you're like, I'm already in tune. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. You got a lot of 7 of Cups energy with you. So you throw me off. No good. No bueno. You know, like you stay over there and I stay over here until you understand what you got going on or something like that. 7 of Pentacles is about investing time, energy. Yeah. If I'm going to keep investing affection, right, you would like to know that something's going to come out of it. And it is. Okay. But somebody got to move. Somebody got to move. Okay. And the Chariot, as we get there, talk about somebody got to move. Yeah, somebody got to move. 5 of Cups. I feel like somebody feels guilty for wanting to move on with their life. I say somebody, here's the Emperor. The Emperor feels guilty for wanting to move on with their life. King of Cups. They love you. They want to be with you. They feel like the two of you are complementary energies. You work really well. You balance each other out. The 2 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. You're each other's heart's desires and wish fulfillment. They really just want to do right by you. They actually want marriage with the Justice and the 4 of Wands here. You give each other peace of mind. You work really well together. Again, with that 3 of Pentacles. And there's a lot of shared love and affection and just all that romantic stuff. This person really wants that 10 of Cups with you. Okay? And they feel bad. They feel bad because, you know, maybe people around them have planted negative seeds in their head or something. Maybe this person really thought negative things about the connection y'all have or something. Okay. 7 of Cups. Yeah, confusion, illusion. 7, and it's over the 7 of Swords. Okay. So go figure. Okay. If it felt like this person was in 1 minute, out the next, that's why. 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords, please. Queen of Pentacles. 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Either this is you, or this is somebody that was the 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups. It could have been somebody around them causing confusion and illusion. And like, I feel like we are matched, but I don't know. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're dependable. I don't know. I feel like I can trust you, but I don't know. And then the people around them not helping, so... But judgment is here. So if like somebody wakes up to the truth about something, maybe they realize that somebody could have been judging you. Maybe somebody don't like you. 7 of Swords is also a card of envy. All right. Maybe they realize that somebody gave them terrible advice because they don't like you. They're envious of you. They're jealous of you. Something. Okay. Let's see. We got King of Swords. All right. Underlying energy is the Death card. Okay. So yeah, this person puts on their thinking cap. That's what I get from that. Okay. And they start making sense of everything. Okay, this person told me this, but was that really true? Probably not. They told me this to prevent me from 6 of Swords moving on and having a successful new beginning. You know, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. That's not cool. Okay, and that's been coming up a lot. People trying to stand in the way of the twins, prevent them from coming together because they know how powerful the twins would be in the event that they come together. Okay. Ciao. All right, y'all. We have, when it's all said and done, you're the one for me. Come on. We have big ego. This could be somebody that has a huge ego, y'all. All right. Like enormous. The more I try to forget you, the more I yearn for you. Okay. Focus your energy. Okay. Put your energy where you want it to go. If you don't want it to go into the situation no more, then don't focus on the person. But remember, the more you try to forget them, the more you're going to yearn. So don't try. Don't try to forget them. Why would you? We have gifts, okay? You could be, like I said, spiritually gifted. They're spiritually gifted. They want to gift you with things. Maybe you want to gift them with things. Take it as it applies. I feel like at this time it's talking about your spiritual gifts. We have karmic lesson has been learned. 555. Okay. Maybe this person was afraid of your spiritual gifts. They could have doubted your spiritual gifts, you know. Especially if you have anything like the gift of prophecy or anything like that. A lot of people don't. Okay. A lot of people don't. And I'm not talking about you have to get up here and use it in a certain way just because you have it. No. And everybody has a gift. But not everybody has tapped into that gift. And so this person is still perhaps searching for theirs. Okay, they're still searching for theirs, or they're still learning how to use it. They're still getting more familiar. Because I picked up on your person being very intuitive. And they may not realize that they are able to hear spirit directly. They are hearing spirit all the time. And they're feeling that nudge all the time. But they haven't taken it yet because they don't know 100,000% that that's what they're hearing. So they'd have to learn how to trust themselves more. Like I said, and how to like love themselves more, and how to like not think for themselves, because that sounds really harsh, but how to be in control of their own decisions, like how to make their own decisions. Use your brain. It's very smart. Okay. 17, 74, 64, and 52. Okay, could be significant. I'm just a little sleepy, guys. I'll be like, boo, you good? You just make sure all is well, girl. All is hazel eyes, all right? So either you have hazel eyes or they do. Okay. Missing you too much. Okay. And we have take your time. Okay, it's really interesting. Ready for whatever comes next. Battling addictions. Okay, so this is what's going on. I feel like if this person has any addictions that they're struggling with as well, you know, it's like just wish them well. Let them take their time. You know, I feel like if you were to know the truth, you would be like, take your time. But because of all the 7 of Cups energy, you're like, what the frick is going on with you? You know? Ready for whatever comes next, though. And then underlying energy is matrimony. Ciao. Now, what's this? Apologies grew stale. Yeah. I like this person would keep messing up and then they would keep apologizing or something. Or keep not showing up for you in whatever way you would like them to, and then keep apologizing. But the only true apology is change behavior. And if this person was sitting around waiting on you to apologize about something, child, I don't even see what they waiting on. You know, like, sorry for closing the door after you kept doing what you said you was going to stop doing several times. What? Why would I have to do that? That's crazy. All right, what's this? Envy is unattractive. Yeah. All right, it was somebody that envies the light inside of masculine. And this keeps coming up. Okay? This is why they give them such terrible advice. Child, good night. That's terrible. They gotta think for themselves. With you, I feel my best. Blessings. The things I want to do to you. Ooh. And you deserve the best. I intend to give it to you. Okay, so that's what it is. They feel you deserve the best. Only the best for the best, right? Okay, so like, for example, maybe they want to get you a really nice ring, you know, maybe about it. And they're like, you deserve the best, girl, you know. And so they, and they're not in a position where they feel like they can give you the best. They're like, hold up, let me get to that position right quick. Hold up. Okay, so yeah, those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and love.